All right. Welcome, everybody. No one's here yet. I don't know if anybody will show up, but if you do, welcome. Okay. Well, I mean, if no one shows up here pretty soon, then I guess this has failed and you guys don't want to talk. In my defense, I haven't posted a video in like a month or two, so I don't even know if you guys are even subscribed anymore. Who knows? Yeah. Dan, hey, what's up? Okay. I'm getting the chat up and going right now on my iPad. Just so I can see y'all. Mr. Daniel Kalman, what is up? Ryan, what's going on, man? I haven't talked to you in a while on here. Ooh, Tactical Brad in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm just working on assembly here for some holsters. Got a Sidekick in the works here. Black multicam over orange. So, man, what's going on? It's been a hot minute since I've been on here. I gotta be honest, I haven't really cared about YouTube all that much as of late. And, you know, for pretty good reason. So, not since they did me wrong. Hey, let's not talk about the sexual preferences of others in the chat. Let's keep this nice and friendly. Okay. All right. So what's going on with everybody out there in YouTube land? How you doing quarantining yourselves? It's been rough. I mean, not too rough here. But it's been difficult in maybe different ways than some people. Still working. That's good, man. What's going on? I don't really go anywhere other than to take my kids to like school and go to church and whatnot. Even if I have to go pick up groceries or something like that, I just do like the Walmart pickup thing anyway. But, now more so, I don't really go anywhere. And I guess I heard they're trying to shut churches down too, so I might not even have that interaction here fairly soon. So, I'm in the shop every day out here until like oh man, I don't know. I mean, it's 7 right now. I'll probably be out here for a couple more hours. I've been out here since probably like 11:30 since my schedule changed when this whole thing started because my wife's job still is considered essential. So she's at work every morning. So I watch the kids since schools and daycares are closed and that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah, guys, I'm right there with you. I hope the church doesn't get shut down, but who knows? Um, but anyway, I watch my kids all morning until she comes home, and then when she gets here, I'm out here in the shop pretty much all night. So it's kind of, it works out, but I don't really get to see my wife too much in that regard. So we've kind of been like ships kind of passing in the night, sort of thing a little bit. But other than that, man, nothing's really changed. I didn't go anywhere before this. I'm not going anywhere now. So, but yeah, I mean, really here to kind of, since I haven't been on here in quite a while, I came here, did this to talk to you guys and see where you guys were at, how it's affecting you guys, especially you guys in maybe different states. Pretty much the only interactions that I have here, just local people. I've talked to my buddy Brandon down in Texas a couple times. He said things pretty crazy down there as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. I'm trying to keep eyes on the chat and you guys at the same time and assemble holsters. So I'll probably just more so talk and do this, so that way I'm not out here for nothing. So I had 40 employees and now 9. Dude, that's crazy. Am I still having a CCW on the 11th? Yeah, so CCWs, the classes are still going on. We are keeping them within the guidelines of the state and what they've asked, and we're keeping them, within 10 people, including myself. And we're still moving on, even though I think a lot of the sheriff's departments around Ohio, I've heard of a couple that are actually processing CCWs again, but I've heard a lot of them have stopped processing their CCWs at this time. So we will see, sorry for the noise, but what happens in the future with all of that. But as of right now, yes, we are still having classes like normal. So do you think we'll be moving towards a national shutdown? Let's see. I mean, I'd like to say no, but I mean, we haven't really seen the peak of this thing yet, so it's kind of hard to say. And I'm not an expert. Don't don't take anything that I'm saying like to be some actual facts or anything like that. As I've stated in other videos before that had to do with the coronavirus, I'm in no way, shape, or form any sort of expert at all. Most of the time when I say things, it's probably like a joke or some sort of parody or something like that. So no real no, sorry, Ryan, I'm not an expert in the medical field. I'm terribly sorry. But I do think, from what I've heard from everything, especially the governor and his people, that we haven't really seen the peak of this yet. So we're gonna hold on tight. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, everybody. I do think that we should be social distancing. I do think that works, but I'm not really sure about, they're talking about how it is transmitted, through the air or droplets or whatever they're talking. I'm not really real sure on either of that. So don't ask me anything like that, because you're not going to get a educated answer. Is Ashtabula processing CCWs? I don't know. I truthfully don't know. Last I heard, no, they were not. The only one that I have heard is, I think, Cuyahoga County. Or not Cuyahoga. I'll think of it. It'll come back to me. No national shutdown. That's left up to the states for now. For now. I mean, if we don't get a handle on this thing, then I don't think the federal government will have a choice but to step in. I don't foresee that happening, but nothing's out of the realm of possibilities, especially with our government. So we shall see. But well, let's talk about some of the things that I posted in our story on social media. Let's talk about some of that stuff. Are you allowed to cross counties to get your license? Yes. If you paid attention in class, we talked about this. You're allowed to go to any county that is jointing to your county that you are a resident of. So pay attention in class, and then you won't have to ask these questions. But so let's talk about preparedness. Like how prepared were you guys for this pandemic, this virus? Whatever. It could be this. It could be national power outages. It could be a natural disaster, whatever. How prepared were you for something like this? The kind of bugging in sort of aspect of what this is. Be honest. Did you panic buy? Did you hoard toilet paper and those sort of things? Did you go and pay the triple price for ammunition? Did you go out and buy a new gun? What's some of the things you guys did? Like, I'm interested in the preparedness of different people. So, not I would like to be. I'm not sure what that was referring to, but was not prepared except for ammunition. Never hoarded. Yeah, I mean, I think at least for me, I always keep a pretty large stockpile of ammunition. So I'm good on the essentials for me. Mostly what I shoot is 9mm, 223, and 22. So I've got a large variety stockpile of those three. I've got a lot of 7.62. I don't have an AK anymore. I sold that. In case some of you guys didn't know that. I did sell the AK, but maybe I could use that if something were to happen, trade, barter, that sort of thing. Because 7.62 is a very popular round, so maybe I could work out some sort of trade with somebody. So it's nice to have those things, even if you don't necessarily, have the gun to shoot them anymore. For a situation like this, I could definitely use that in trade. I want my butt tissue. I'll go to this store and see if they have some. So, but being out here where I am, where it's very, it's rural, it's slower, things move at a slower pace out here. So I think that a lot of these things were in stock much longer than what you would find if you lived in a bigger city. And we had no issue finding stuff, no issues finding toilet paper, no issue buying food. Maybe about a week in, like 5 to 7 days in, things got to be a little bit scarce. But we didn't go out and panic buy. Like, I could go to the store right now and find toilet paper on the shelves, and my family's good enough, we're prepared enough for this, that I don't have to buy the toilet paper every time I go to the store. We have what we need. And it's because of the mindset that that I was raised with, and that I have, and that I'm passing along to my family, is you don't wait until the world is on fire to prepare for the world being on fire. So it just kind of makes more sense that way. So let's see what you guys are saying. Family has been prepping since we moved to the beach and went through our first hurricane. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, is like dealing with a natural disaster or something like that, or a power outage, the grid goes down and no one's got, heat or electric for, weeks at a time or something like that. because from my understanding, the electrical grid in the United States is pretty weak from everything that I've heard. I haven't done extensive research on it, but from what I've heard, I understand that it's a very weak system. So I would definitely say preparing for something like a hurricane or something like that. I mean, I think even the it's CDC or FEMA or whoever. Todd the Gun Guy, what's up, man? Good to see you. But they say that you should have at least, like 3 days of food and water. So, I mean, you should probably have more than that. Champion slower too, but they hit the sparkle anyway. Giant Eagle is cleaned out. Yeah, that, I mean, even Champion. For those of you who aren't from around where I am, Champion is almost like the next town over. It's weird. There's little townships and things in between, but Champion is much bigger than where I live. Where I live, like we have literally nothing. It's mostly Amish. They live here. Most of my neighbors are Amish, but the closest Walmart's like 40 minutes, 45 minutes away. Can't really get anything closer than that. I mean, there's a small Save-A-Lot here, but I mean, that's pretty much it. Seems to be better than Beulah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about like the Madison Walmart because I haven't been out there. I haven't been into the Madison Walmart probably since I left the dealership like 2 years ago, and don't really have much of a reason to go back. But yeah, the Ashtabula Walmart, from what I hear, I've got a good friend of mine that works at the Ashtabula Walmart, and he said it's a nightmare. Had plenty of ammo on hand, but would have preferred more certain calibers, but funds are... Yeah, and that's another thing, too. If you didn't buy, and you weren't prepared, and you didn't buy ammo and food and all that stuff, and you don't have right now, it's really hard... with a lot of people laid off right now when they're not essential, you know, they don't have money. If you, especially, I think I heard on Rogan, it was like 70 or 80% or something like that of everyone in the United States has like less than $500 in their bank account at any given time, which is crazy. But if you are not essential and you're not working right now, I know, you know, people who don't have a job, or maybe they're working like 1 or 2 days a week. You're worried about keeping their lights on, keeping their heat on, let alone buying ammunition and food and toilet paper and things like that. So, yeah, definitely funds and timing and stuff is huge. Ryan, I miss Save-A-Lot. No, you don't miss Save-A-Lot because you don't actually save a lot. Steubenville, what's up, man? Bill freaking Murray. Oh man, that's great. Yeah, Steubenville, that's cool, man. I haven't been to Steubenville in a long time. We've been buying from Instacart and getting deliveries. I don't know what that is, Todd, so you're gonna have to enlighten all of us. All right, I gotta put hardware on this thing. So if you guys don't know and you're new to here, we are a custom holster manufacturer, firearms training, that sort of thing. So we do custom holsters. Excuse me. We do real custom holsters for stuff that most people probably won't make for you. So if you guys are in the need for something and you need a holster, go ahead and hit us up. And we just launched our newest invention, our newest product, which is our horizontal EDC tourniquet holster. Okay, quick detach. Okay, pull your cat tourniquet or your soft T or your TMT tourniquet out. Bam. There you go. These are available on the site right now if you guys are interested in those. Okay, so Instacart is a website that has shoppers like Uber Eats. That's pretty neat. I didn't know about that. Is it a website or do they have an app? Because I'd be interested in checking that out. But yeah. Yeah, and we just did this one for a guy earlier too. This is for an FNS, I believe. FNS9. So, pretty neat. And then this one is for a Glock 19 Sidekick. Multicam black over orange. Deliver to door app as well. That's pretty neat. I'm going to have to look into that because I hate going to the store, especially right now. I hated it before. I hate it way more now. What else? What else did I put on Instagram? I don't even remember. Gonna bring my FNX 40 one day. Yeah, absolutely. Bring that down, man. That would be my pleasure to make that for you in whatever kind of cool print or something that you would like done. Be in the market for a SIG X5 Legion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've got molds for the X5s and all that stuff. For all the major stuff. So that's what a lot of people don't understand is I don't make the molds myself, so I don't use my own guns either. Well, for some holsters I might for some custom stuff, but I buy dedicated molds for exactly the gun or the gun and light combo, and they are very expensive. You know, right off the website, they're $60, $70, something like that. Some of them are even more, $100, $150, depending on who you're buying from, the availability, blah, blah, blah. So what we have on the website has taken me almost 5 years to get all of these molds. So we do have quite a bit on the website right now, and we're always looking to update, but we're waiting for different things to become more popular. Waiting to see if certain lights kind of stand the test of time instead of, you know, having to, you know, buy every single new light that comes out on the market with every new gun combination, because they are specific. You know, I can't make a holster for a Glock 19 with the PL Mini and have it work for the PL Mini and the PL Mini 2. They don't work in conjunction with each other, so I have to buy separate molds for each one. So that's kind of what is going on with that. We're always adding more light combinations with guns and things like that. So that's another thing that people don't understand too is I really like to have the actual gun itself that I use to test fit the holsters. I don't have it for all of them, but I'd say probably about 90% of the options that we have on our website, I have the pistol and light combination for test fitting. So that in itself is insanely expensive. So just keep those things in mind when it comes to, and I think we're very competitively priced. We're a lot more inexpensive than a lot of other people. So, you know, when it comes to price and things like that and custom prints, and I think we do a lot more custom prints than a lot of other people out there right now. So when we give you options and things like that, you know, just remember that that does come with a price. So keep that in mind. Like that one in your hand with the orange is sweet. Yeah, this is actually going out to my buddy Dan for barrels, blades, and barbells. He's one of our brand ambassadors on Instagram and social media and whatnot. So this is going out to him, and just getting this finished up here, as well as a some CZ Scorpion and MPX mags as well, or mag carriers. So, all right, Todd. See you. Well, let's talk more about what I posted on Instagram. Let me pull it up real fast. Okay, so let's talk real fast about has this really changed? Oh, hold on, one more holster question. I have a Taurus PT 940. I can't find a good holster for it. Bring it to me. It's the best that I could do for you. That's not really a model that I get very often to, request enough to actually buy the mold and dedicate, time and money towards that. So, I would probably say bring it to me. And Steubenville's is a little bit far, but it's not, crazy. I've had a guy drive all the way from Cincinnati to get a holster made. So, all right. So mindset wise, has this changed where you guys are at for preparedness reasons? Are you after this? Are you going to stock up on ammunition? Are you going to have a surplus? Are you going to are you going to keep food in the pantry specific for this? Are you going to, get some MREs or, what are you going to do to kind of prepare yourself better for the next thing that comes on? Because I feel like the next thing that happens is probably going to be way worse than this. Right now we're all kind of quarantined at home. We're surrounded by technology and different things, entertainment and all of those things, which brings me to another thing. If funds and money is an issue when it comes to buying things that will help you be prepared in a situation like this, let me ask you this question. How's your Netflix account? Is that covered? Is that up to date? Is your Hulu paid for? Are the entertainment things taken care of in your life before the things that could potentially save your life? If you've got Netflix, if you pay for Netflix every month, but you have no ammunition, I think that you might want to relook at your priorities and kind of adjust those a little bit. That's just my opinion. If you don't feel like having ammunition is a priority, then I don't know. Then I guess we just will agree to disagree on that. Security 29, what's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate that. We make everything in-house here, so all holsters are made by hand by me, and that's pretty much it. I have some people help every once in a while, do a little bit of things here and there, and I appreciate them for that, but most of the time it's just me in here cranking this stuff out by myself. So where are we at with mindset? Are you guys think that you might do something a little different next time? Because there will be, let me adjust this here. There will be a next time. That's a guarantee. What do you think that you're going to do differently? And what exactly are you going to do? So let's hear it. There's like a whole 7 of you watching, so you guys could chime in anytime. Throw Ninja DVDs at the bad guys. Do people still have DVDs? Yeah, you're up in Canada, aren't you? So I'm sure you have struggled with a couple things differently than we are here. At least we're allowed to have guns and whatnot. There, you're not really allowed to have. You guys crazy gun laws up there. So how are things with that? Are you allowed to carry like a BB gun or something? Like what's the rules on that? Got piles of DVDs. Well, that's good. I know who to come to if I ever need to take care of some ninjas. So all you have is a BB pistol to defend yourself, really. I mean, like, I've been shot with a BB gun before, and it's not fun, but I mean, like, it probably wouldn't stop me from doing whatever. I'm just saying. We'll work for ammo. I've got ammo. You want to come down and help make some holsters? Yeah, you guys will forgive me if I don't look at the camera too much right now. I'm gonna be assembling some holster stuff, so I'll put you guys down here so you can kind of see a little better. There, you can sort of see what I'm doing now. All right. Yeah, you can only have a BB pistol at the age of 19. Quick background check. Six people have died from corona in your city. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Nice setup. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, we've kind of built a nice little workshop out here, so where we can make holsters, and we've got a nice wood stove over in the classroom. So, yeah, it works for us. It might not be like the prettiest little shop in the world, but it definitely works for us. I say us, and I really mean just me. Alright. This is why I like having the actual gun, so I can test fit it. Feels pretty good. Let's see. What are some good resources for reading up on prepping? Man, honestly, right now, if you want my honest opinion, I mean, like, if you like reading, there's tons of stuff that you can buy, you know, on prepping and that sort of thing. I'm not a big reader, so I can't really tell you like what books and stuff are the best, but honestly, I can give you some of the names of people that I watch on YouTube that I really respect their opinions. Probably number one would be Black Scout Survival. That's a good dude. And then, obviously, if you guys don't know who Lucas from T-Rex Arms is, a really good source of information, not just from him, but his, his whole company. Whether you like the kid or not, whether you think he's a spoiled, snobby little brat like some people do, there's no denying that he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, and I don't want to discriminate him because he is younger than me. He's younger than a lot of people, but I mean, you just look at what he's accomplished at his age, and it'd be kind of hard to disagree with the fact that he doesn't know, what he's talking about. So, definitely Lucas is one. Drop Forge Survival, I think I've seen him a couple times on there, and I'm trying to think of who else, but man, YouTube's probably your best friend right now for trying to find things like that. Survival tips. Joe Robinette. It's not really like survival, but it's more of like camping and stuff like that. But a lot of the tricks and tips that he gives you while he's out in the woods doing his thing, and just watching him, really, really good information. And I cannot find my Glock 19 mag. That's a problem. I'll be right back. Nope, didn't find it. I'm losing my mind, guys. Found it. Oh, did you see that catch? That was awesome. Okay. Love the click, yes. That's what we're all about. You want to hear it one more time? Yeah. Yep. Love the click. It's good stuff. What kind of holster are you building? Glock 19. Yes, it is Glock 19. I had to make my Glock out of an empty shampoo bottle and zip tie. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's terrible. Hit us up. We'll make you a holster. I'm sure that the BB guns fit the actual holster as well. This one's actually going to get the paracord instead of the leather. So normally they would fit together with a piece of leather just like that, and then it would flex in the middle. But this is going to get paracord here, so they'll kind of sit on top of each other just like that. So. All right, what were we talking about? Somebody remind me. I got distracted. Okay. I'm gonna go back over to the sander. I'll be right back. Something about prepping for the future. Yeah, I think that was it. So, well, let's maybe move on from. I hear my dog's barking over there. let's move on from that. Let's talk about let's talk about something else. What do you guys plan on? What's the first thing you plan on doing, or where do you plan on going after this is over? I'm here. It's okay. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. This thing's pretty sweet. Right here, if you don't know what this is, it's called a Ruck, R-U-K. And it's made by Giltech, I believe, and it's just a little box cutter thing. And I use this thing literally every day. I love this thing. Oh, let's see. Out to a restaurant. Hopefully to Independence Day parties on July 4th. Yeah, man, I'm hoping so. So, like, for a lot of people that don't know, I own my own media production company as well. On top of this, the holsters and training and doing all of that, we own a media production company where we do photography, videography, mostly weddings, but we do some commercial type stuff, you know, shorts and music videos and whatever. We do, you know, a lot of promotional stuff. But I've had so many weddings reschedule already for this year. I've had people push back their weddings till next year. So this COVID-19 thing has really kind of put me in a weird position with all of this, with the wedding stuff, because, you know, one wedding has to reschedule, and then there's a possibility that it conflicts with another wedding date we have with somebody else, blah blah blah. You know, and then the whole schedule for the entire year is messed up. So, but, you know, pretty neat thing that is happening through this, though, is that so from this COVID-19 thing, we had a couple push their wedding back to July, actually the 4th of July. So I'll be doing a wedding on the 4th of July. But the cool thing is that it's a wedding from two Marines. So the bride and the groom are stationed together in California right now. But they're from Ohio. They're coming back here to get married, obviously. And two Marines getting married on the 4th of July. It's about the most American thing I could think of doing, so I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm going to get more firefighter training as soon as the COVID-19 is over. Truck driver, I need to... That's pretty sweet. When I first moved out here, I thought about joining the local fire department just to kind of like get to know people and whatnot, but work never really kind of let that happen. So it's unfortunate, but definitely something cool, and I'm glad that more people are out there volunteering. Yeah, man. I've got asthma too, so like that would probably have a lot to do with an issue for me as well. So, but definitely respect the people that go out there and put their lives in danger. You know, firefighters, police officers, EMTs, all that sort of thing. But right now, man, it's doctors, nurses, scientists, that sort of thing right now. So they deserve a lot of credit right now for sure. But oh, I tell you what, guys, I've been in the shop too long today, breathing in melting plastic. Too much work to get done, though. Try to get this done and show you guys the end result of it before I sign off of here. Well, what else is going on with everybody else, man? I mean, what have you guys been doing to pass the time? What's the most ridiculous thing that you've done to get some entertainment out of your life right now? Absolutely. I mean, if you guys think this is cool and you like this format, and that's kind of the problem, is I don't really have a lot of time to sit down and make dedicated videos anymore with how busy I am. I mean, I've got stacks of orders here that I've got to get done. And I do want to say that maybe none of you here that are watching right now currently are customers or, you know, current customers waiting on order right now, but I do want to say thank you. Yeah, I very, very much appreciate, you know, anybody who bought a holster during this craziness, because I know that a lot of people, you know, are stretched for money and things like that. But right now you're helping me, you're helping my family, you're helping me put food on the table, keep the lights on, that sort of thing. You know, it's not like I'm making a killing doing this, guys. All I'm doing is just providing for my family. You know, I'm not out buying Lamborghinis and new cars and stuff. I drive like a 2004 or 2006, something like that, Pontiac G6. Okay, so like, I'm not rolling in dough, but you know, you guys let me do what I love. You guys, you know, help support that. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you guys. It does mean a lot that you guys buy the stuff that we make. So thank you very much. But if you guys do like this format, this sort of thing, this is something that we could do more, since I don't have time to really make dedicated videos and sit down and edit them. At least not as much. But yeah, let me know, and we'll do more of these kind of online talks. That way I can talk to you guys. We can kind of, you know, quarantine together. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's a lot of holster makers out there, man. So for you guys to pick mine really does mean a lot. Oops. So this one's getting orange cord to match all the orange accents on there. I'll try to pay attention to the chat while I'm doing this too, so don't think I'm ignoring you guys. All right, no one's talking. You guys all just watching or what? Bunch of weirdos. I hear my dog whining outside. Sounds like he's dying. When you're done, do you have the... What is the... OTW V2? What do you mean the OTW? You mean out the waistband? What is that? Like, talking about this? Like this one? Is that what you're talking about? Just trying to burn the ends. Yeah, it's sort of like sewing, I suppose, in a way. People ask me all the time if I do leather holsters or if I'm going to get into leather holsters. I have zero desire to get into any kind of leather, anything. None. One thing left, and that's the sticker, so I'm going to grab that. Yeah, lashing, yep. I've heard the term before. So, in case you guys don't know, all of our holsters do get a sticker on them, a matching sticker. Whether you order black or whatever, you'll always get a sticker on the holster. Just sort of our own personal touch. Okay. That ought to do it. Yeah, man, I mean, that's the problem with a lot of holsters out there, and even some really mainstream manufacturers of holsters, is the fact that they don't really cover the trigger guard all that well. All right, there you go. What do you guys think? Obviously, this will sit flush with here. But I've got the +5 mag extension on here, so it does sit a little bit higher. So, but that is it right there. It's got the claw right here, so that's going to push the grip of the gun in towards your body. Okay, we've got 2 different attachment points for your belt attachment, so if you wanted to move over here, you could absolutely do that. Or if you wanted to run this just as an inside the waistband holster without the mag carrier, you can absolutely do that and run 2 clips here. You've got your mag here, adjustable retention as well, flex in the middle, and nice slim fit cuts here, so when you have to lift your leg up, this isn't going to dig into your thigh at all. This is as minimal as it really gets. And then on the back, it's got the attachment point here for the wedge, so if you wanted to, later on down the road, you could throw the wedge on there, and that's going to bring the grip of the gun in towards your body. Again, making it more comfortable and concealable. So that is our Sidekick holster. So again, these are available on the site, so you can configure them in any color, combo, print, anything that you guys want. We've got a ton of prints in stock right now, so check out our Instagram and whatnot for that. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys right now. I hope that you guys stay safe, stay sane in the quarantine. If you guys need anything that I can help you with, don't be afraid to reach out to us here up on the North Coast. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So again, you need a custom holster, okay? Hit us up. If you guys need mag carriers, tourniquet holsters, wallets, stump trays, anything like that, anything that I can end plastic over, again, don't be afraid to reach out to us. So appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. We've been hanging out for almost an hour now, so but I'm going to get back to work and start busting some of this stuff out. So thank you guys again for all of your support. We appreciate it greatly. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.